Hi Leo, let's go ahead and do your reading. How are you guys? Okay, so let's just dive right in. This is general, you know that. It's not for everyone. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, click off if it doesn't resonate, don't get frustrated with it. So, and what else? Also, stick around till the end because we're going to do an intuition test and probably also use a pendulum and ask a yes/no question. But I wanted to go ahead and dive into this. So, I've been tapping in and we've got some pain here. Okay, it's not all rainbows and butterflies, but we also have something really good coming too. Okay, so let's just go through these real quick. So we have from the romance angels, we've got very soon. So clearly decide, and I want to get into this deeper, but clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Now, this could be future, so you know it could be coming very soon. I think that's what I'm feeling. So on this, clearly decide what you want. I feel like you may be going back and forth between really knowing what you want and how you want to be treated, but still kind of lingering and hanging on to somebody that doesn't do that, doesn't treat you the way you want to be treated. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. Here we have, I miss you. So this person, I think that you're probably walking away from, is I think full of sadness and regret. We'll dive in, but here we have 8 of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups, that's new love. It could be, overflowing emotion, but I think this is somebody coming in that's going to put a lot of focus and attention on you, which I think is overdue. Here we have the Empress. Beautiful. Can you even see that? So the Empress is about nurturing. She's a strong, mother and nurturing energy. This is the Transparent Tarot. But the Empress, it could be you could be dealing with the Libra. It also could be a, Divine Feminine for Twin Flame. This was in reverse, and it didn't go with that. Let's see. Look at these two. Look at these 2 6s. I guess I need to move these over. So look at that. Both of them are indicating a return, but one of them is, okay, so one of them is about generosity, and one of them is about fond memories, right? And nostalgia and thinking about the past. So I think this person who's going to lose you didn't think they would. And once they do, let me not get ahead of the spread. We'll dive in deeper because I am speculating a little bit. I'm kind of being broad with the energy I'm feeling. But here's six of Cups in reverse. I don't think it was this way, I believe. Yeah, I don't think this person was giving. I think you did all the giving. But they see that now, and they've got very fond memories of you. Isn't that interesting? When they're backwards. Look at that. Crazy. So when they're backwards, they line up. When one of them's backwards, they line up. I think you gave a lot, and this person didn't give a lot, and now they're realizing and they're thinking about it. They're probably going, I think they're worried about. I don't think they thought they'd lose you. And maybe you guys will end up together in the end. I don't know. But I think this Knight of Pentacles was just taking too long. Coming in stable was just taking too long. That one was in reverse also. So that's those. And then I already told you these. I think you have someone new coming in. And be very clear about what you want, okay? If you waffle on your energy about what you want, which is someone that didn't treat you right, and then you think about what you really want, you're kind of giving mixed signals to the law of attraction, okay? So anyway, let's move on. They miss you. They're putting a lot of thought into it too. There's a strong focus on it now, but I also am feeling someone new. So I think you're gonna have someone new, and this person's gonna want to come back, of course, because I think this person has been coming in and out, right? So in your current feelings, what's on your mind is the Death card. So an ending, and this could be what you're fearing an ending. or upset about an ending. This is heavy energy. It's a weight that's pulling you down. The good thing about the Death card is that it clears the slate, clears your energy, opens up space for something new, or something new to begin, or to rebuild. You know, it's if you're too closed off and you're stuck with someone that comes and goes, it's like the worst person you can. It's better for someone just to leave and stay gone, because if they come and go, it gives you that dopamine rush. You miss them, miss them, miss them. I shouldn't say you, I should say we. Miss them, miss them, miss them, and then you get that rush, and then next time they go, you just know that rush is coming. It's like habitual, and it's a scientifically proven thing. It's not that you're being weak, but for somebody to come and go, that's very selfish, and that's something that is very damaging for you long term, because it can keep you stuck and alone. Overall energy is communication or forward motion. The Eight of Wands is often it's passion, but definitely a positive card. It's all about moving forward. I think it's communication. I think you probably just want to know if it's over, and they probably do too. Their energy is the High Priestess. Here again, I feel like they, with the Temperance underneath, and then the walk, and then the leaving a difficult situation, I think they thought that they could just keep doing it, you know, and maybe not totally intentionally, but it was there, right? How they view you is the Star. Look at that. So we have Scorpio there, we have Sag, we have Aquarius, we have Pisces, Sagittarius. So the Star card, this is hope, healing, dreaming. You know, and with these two cards, with how they feel and how they view you, this is, there could be a soul connection. They could be feeling like you're connected, or that they're dreaming about you. Interesting. These three cards, the way they laid out, Star card, hope, healing, wishes coming true. This is, a lot of people think this is the best card in the deck. So that's how they view you, that you could be everything they ever wanted, but it might be too late. Overall energy, we have the Eight of Cups, so that's walking away. And it's not walking away easily. It's almost like walking away from something you thought was meant to be, something that was like a dream come true, a power couple, somebody that you had a lot of emotion for. These cups represent a lot of emotion, a lot of history, possibly a lot of good times and bad. But that's overall energy, is somebody's walking away. And they might have, you know, I kind of feel like they downplayed, you know, the importance of you in the relationship and your value. And I kind of think that you just kept giving and giving, and but I think you're going to end up in your Empress energy. So what you cannot see is a Tower. We're going to clarify it, but Tower is when something comes absolutely crashing down. You know, and look how it lined up right under it's the Death card, then the Star card, and then the Tower. So something ends. Tower is, it's often a good thing. It's horrible, it's shocking, but it forces us to rebuild, to do something different. But this is this is what you cannot see, so behind the scenes. And then we have, in Tarot's advice, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now this card, I think, for you guys is it's not picking, it's waiting. It's waiting for your, you know, your crops to develop, for you to reap your rewards. It's not being impatient, it's waiting for the right thing. I think Tarot's advice is not to settle. Not to settle. You know, because it's like you could reap the crops before they're totally ripe, right? But that's not what's best. It's not what's most prosperous. So strong energy, strong, interesting card to get there in Tarot's advice. Outcome is leaving a difficult situation. Six of Swords. In the recent past, we have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, pain, which caused a lot of burden. The Ten of Wands is being very heavily burdened. Now, you're not giving up like on yourself, but this pain has been heavy. And it could have been a third party. I think in the pre-shuffle I also got, I think I got the Seven of Swords. I think I did get some deceit, but we're gonna clarify. So in the next 3 months, we have the Four of Swords, which represents taking a time out, reevaluating, healing, separating yourself from the difficult situation, which is implied many times here. And what happens after that? I think you get your power back. You know, you stop giving power away to something that doesn't deserve you. But this is, you know, the Empress has lots of options. She's very high value, very desirable. She knows her value. She doesn't lower it. She hardly notices when somebody doesn't value her because she's got so many other things going on. This is where you're headed. So in the near future, it looks like you're walking away. You're taking a break to heal. And, you know, time is fluid. So this could be happening now or could have just happened or about to happen. But this is important. This is you being in your power. I've got a pretty interesting, almost personal or extended. It's called She's So High, and it's one of, I think it's my favorite Leo reading, and I'll link it down below. But it's very insightful and very shocking. And you can watch the trailer and see if it pulls to you. But it's very, you know, kind of shocking of what's behind the scenes of them not sticking around long. So, I don't know. Let's see. There's the Strength card. That's you. That's good to show up in your own reading. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. Okay, let's see. What's going on here with this communication, with this Eight of Wands? I feel like I already have a really clear reading, but the cards are really hot and hopping. Yeah, you want communication, you want truth, clarity. It's pretty much what we already said, what already came through. The Ace of Swords is victory and triumph. See how this has like a sprout and it's developing and there's new life coming in. But with that communication, with that Eight of Wands, the overall energy is wanting truth, clarity, maybe closure. Now, I think closure is overrated. I think you can give yourself closure, but you know, hanging on to someone that didn't give you closure, it's just hurting yourself. You're not. We can't make people do the right thing and be good like we are. You know, it's like I think you were outstanding, upright, honest. Look at that. There she is again. And there you are, right with her. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to mess with the focus too much, but it's kind of frustrating. Let's see. Sorry. I really wanted you guys to see how pretty these are. Anyway, did y'all just hear my stomach growl? Okay, so Empress, Strength card. This is self-control. This is very much being able to tame the lion and the lamb and the impulses. And look, here you've got the Lovers card, which is a decision, Gemini energy, strong Libra, somebody coming in, fast and passionate. The thing about this Knight of Swords, this is that dangerous person that I told you that we talked about in the beginning or a little while ago. This is someone that comes and goes, and the bad thing about someone that comes and goes is we get that dopamine fix, and then the next time they're gone, we know we're going to get that dopamine fix, so it keeps us from moving on. This is the worst case scenario, is to stay with somebody that comes and goes. But you have new love. So oh my gosh, jeez. Oh my God. Okay, y'all can't see this, but as I pull these up, You guys have it looks like a twin flame. So it looks like you're going to block whoever this is, that player energy, somebody that comes and goes, and he doesn't really think it through. You know, he's a little selfish because he doesn't. He's look at him. He's charge ahead, but then he puts on the brakes. You know. And then after that, I think you're going to block that. This person might have blocked you because they didn't want to have to face up to what they did. But then we have the Four of Wands, building new foundations. Four of Wands, 1111, sometimes it's twin flame. We have Emperor and Empress here, so, you know, that's a pretty strong indication. But this is crazy. This is like, wow. Just a strong message that you've got beautiful love coming, but you're going to probably have to stop sending out mixed signals to the universe of what you want. You want this other person, but you want them to treat you right, and they're not. So what you should focus on is being treated right rather than that one person. There are so many people that you could be happy with, and this person's going to regret it. But you've got somebody strong, capable, maybe a twin flame. I think you've got a soulmate coming in, because look. This could be the one. Okay, let's keep going. Shall we? I want to see a little bit more about them. What's their deal? Oh, did y'all see that? Flip out. The cards are hopping. So there might be some pride and ego here with your person. So sorry the camera's not. Eight of Swords. That indicates that they're, you know, they're suffering. I don't want to say the F word right now. I'm so frustrated with this lights. Oh, there. Okay, so the High Priestess clarified by the Eight of Swords. This is, you know, being trapped in their mind. That might be, there's something going on with this person that probably is under the surface that they can't get past. I think they know better. Maybe they're afraid that they're gonna, you know, be hurt again. Oh goodness, I just got it really heavy. Six of Wands, ego, Chariot, moving forward. Let's keep going. Tell me more about this person that Leo is dealing with. What is the deal? Yeah, I mean, do we need to keep going? There's you, the sun, happiness, and there's them. It's just, they just don't have it together right now. And, you know, unions don't happen, happy unions don't happen when both parties aren't stable and ready. You know, so I think this person is going to come back, but you're going to have to, hold on, let me see. Capricorn energy, the devil is some kind of connection. It's like they don't want to let you go. And I think they don't have to. They're going to be surprised. Here's Libra again. Okay, I was getting something with that devil card. Oh, okay. They're going to come in passionately, it looks like with an apology, trying to start again. They might actually confess that, you know, they're sorry and they're hurting, that they're burdened. I think they feel sorry for what they did. Let's see. We'll pull an oracle and tie it all together here in a minute. Union, Page of Cups. They might want to get together. I'm feeling like get together for a drink, but it's kind of like, well, what would be different this time? It's almost like you just, I was feeling an apology. Let me keep going. Seven of Pentacles. Who's waiting? Oh, you're waiting for them to message you. They're waiting for you to message them. This is communication, but it's also, you know, it's kind of light. You know, it's not real strong. It's not even a real strong, I'm sorry I did wrong. I think this person might test you and feel you out to see what they can get. Yeah, they want communication. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Ooh, spying. Obsessed. Immaturity. The Page of Swords is somebody that's, very inquisitive. Sorry if I'm hurting your eyes there. Maybe spying. Yeah. I think Spirit jumped in. This is sometimes reconciliation, but this is conflict, and it looks like they sound their horn and go, enough is enough. It's like you've seen enough to make a judgment call. I do want to know more about what's going to happen with them, though. Yeah, the scales will be balanced out. This could be karma in reverse. Libra again. Tell me more about them. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands come, charging in, full of passion. There it is. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. They took too long. Why do I feel like we just had this reading? And there's the Wheel of Fortune again. But you're shining bright like a diamond. Looks like money is good. Temperance, patience, balance. You're focused on yourself, letting things bounce out. So now we've had the Justice card and the Temperance card. What is this person's true intentions towards Leo? I think it would just happen again. I don't know. If they come back, I think, Leo, you just got to make sure it's like, what's different this time? I don't want to play this game anymore. This is, like disinterest. It's like never satisfied, maybe. Tell me more. Oh, goodness. King of Swords. I think this person wants you. They don't want to let you go, but they're, emotionally unavailable. They're going to avoid. They're going to, oh my gosh. What's wrong with, is that me or is that the card? Okay, this person I think is emotionally unavailable. I should have focused more on the new person. Tell me about the new person. Cycle completion at the end. Oh wow, look at this. Equal give and take. Oh my gosh. Generosity. Oh my gosh. Can you guys even see these cards? Look at this. The World card. A cycle completes. What is it? What comes next? Conflict. Just total conflict. That's ending. And then you've got Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning with somebody that gives equally. The Two of Cups is somebody that can, give equally. Two people that love each other. Two people that say it. Two people that show it. Two people that don't doubt it. Not one person, always trying to make light of it. It's funny because I do feel like this person does feel deeply for you. But anyway, let's not talk about them anymore. You've got something amazing coming in. Somebody new, somebody generous, and it's going to bring you the Ten of Cups. I mean, I'm trying not to show my injured finger cuticle because it looks gross. But this is beautiful. Look at that. Ta-da! Gorgeous. So happy ending. Yay! 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 I just did a Leo reading. It was so... I don't even want to post it. I'm going to chew on it, but it was so heavy and sad. But it was about family. It was something going on with the family. But I probably will post it, but I didn't want that to be your only video, so... Alright, let's get an oracle. Oh goodness, we need to hurry if we're going to do that intuition test. This is pretty cookie cutter reading, pretty clear. Time for a nap. And isn't that what we had in the outcome? I think it's time for you to take a break from all this Stop worrying about it. Should we read that? Co-create. Okay, we talked about this. Oh, I'm so fumbly. We talked about this. This is giving clear messages to the universe about what you want. If you keep thinking about what this other person did wrong, or how you feel wronged, or not valued, you could be pulling in more of that. You don't want to do that, okay? So let's read that. Oh, do we have time? Let's hurry and read that co-create. And then we'll do our little intuition test. That is 40. You guys keep your eye out for crows too. Crows and feathers and fours. Okay, those are signs I've been getting for you guys. Let's read this one. 50. Okay. Creativity. There's my wind chimes. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you're creating your reality every moment. Isn't tarot amazing? Isn't this what we've been talking about? Be careful with the mixed messages. Every moment of the day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do in partnership with Spirit, Consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create, only beautiful and grace results. Only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. That's beautiful. So connections in the heart serve to inspire you, open you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. There was purpose in this pain, okay? It's going to bring you to this. And maybe if things didn't get so bad, Leo, you would have hung in there. Maybe it had to get to a certain point to where you, or like it was like, no, this is wrong, you know? Maybe you had to get to a certain breaking point so that you would actually move on and get to this. Somebody that gives equally. So this is beautiful. You're looking into a mirror that is held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You're going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, that the very embodiment of beauty. Love that. You're trying to co-create. You're trying to create. It looks like this is, here, let me give you a summary. You're trying to create too hard all that you desire without spirit, okay? So that's working against you. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Okay, so inspiration means the drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. I love it. I love it. We don't have time for the intuition test. You can check it's on the other videos. So check the other videos. This is beautiful. I'll link appropriate extendeds down, almost personals down below. If you haven't subscribed, I suggest you do that because I really focus on pulling in subscribers' energy strongest, clearest. So I think it will help me pull your energy in. So I love you, Leo. Yay, you've got great things. This is amazing. It says so right here. And everything coincided. So we got a really clear, strong message here. All right, important message. I love you guys.